Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Traeh. We're celebrating you today, and I'm hoping that you are having the best celebration in heaven on your 14th birthday. You can probably see that it's kind of weird out here with this coronavirus. We're on isolation and quarantine, but with a heart as big as yours, we know that you're watching over us as our guardian angel, keeping us all safe. Just know that your family and friends miss you, love you, we're thinking about you, and we're celebrating you today. Happy birthday, bud.
I have no clue what I'm about to say right now. And I thought of this is about to make me cry. I'm really recording a video for Traeh right now.
From the very first moment that I met Traeh and his siblings, he was the one who came and it's like you've known him all of your life. No matter how late I left the house, Traeh always made a point to walk me out to make sure I got to my car. And got in my car safely. He did that every single time I was over there. I want to encourage all of you to have a heart, to think before you say something, to think before you post something, to think before you do anything, to see how it may affect someone else. And not only should you have a heart, but I think that we should all try to use our heart. And when I say use our heart, I mean check up on that person that you love. Look out for someone. Just text them and let them know that you love them, because that's what Traeh did.
Happy birthday, Traeh. I just wanted to tell you that I miss you and thank you for always being there for me. Whenever I needed you, thank you for standing up for me and helping me get through my 6th and 7th grade year. To me, having a heart means that you care and you love everyone that you encounter. You help out, you're just there, having a heart.
Hi Traeh, I miss you and I want to say happy birthday, and I'm always going to have a heart.
Always start with a heart and work back. About 3 years ago, Traeh called me up. He said, Grandpa, he said, they're having grandparents' day at my school. All the old people are going to be there. Are you going to come? I said, well, I guess I'm an old person, I have to come.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy, the Hip Hop Doc, rocking the dope shirt. And I'm here to give a shout out to a very, very special person and a happy birthday to my little brother, Traeh. And even though he's not here with us physically, he remains in all of our hearts. And I encourage all of you to join the movement, to join the Have a Heart Foundation and try to protect those who've been bullied and mistreated. Traeh, we love you very much. It's a special birthday. Wish that you were here with us, but we will turn up like it's 1999, even though you're too young to probably know what that means, but it's all good. Love you, little bro. Peace and blessings. Everybody have a heart.
What I will do in remembrance of Traeh and just having a heart, I'll make sure that our young women are taken care of during this crisis, keeping them mentally strong, keeping them spiritually strong, and just well prepared for when everything is over and done. So that's what I'm going to do to have a heart.
Happy birthday, Traeh. I know we're supposed to celebrate our birthdays together, but this year and the years to come, I guess we won't. Miss you.
Happy birthday, Traeh. I miss you and I love you.
Happy birthday, Traeh. We just want to say that we love you and we miss you. I know that God is making sure you have the best birthday ever.
Today is a special day. I would like to say happy birthday to my cousin Traeh. We love and miss you so much, Traeh. Happy birthday.
Today is all about remembering a beautiful soul, a beautiful person, someone who just lit up a room every time you walked in. And I'll always remember your smile, your beautiful aura, everything about you. Miss you so much. I love you. Being there for people, loving people, sharing love, not only to myself, to other people, to everyone around me, to my students, to my athletes, to my family, to my friends, just being a really good person just like you were.
It's your birthday and I'm so honored to be a part of celebrating it with you. I'll be celebrating this Traeh Day by just making sure that I honor your legacy, by making sure that I always raise awareness for anti-bullying through my pageant platform, but also just through my own platform of being bravely unique and just celebrating everything that just makes a person unique. I'm so honored that my pageant journey was able to bring your family into my life, and just also just being able to hear your story and the hopes of being able to share that with everyone.
And I was blessed to be able to meet Traeh for a photo shoot last year. And he showed up with these big, beautiful curls and this big, bright smile. And he was so supportive of his sister, whose shoot it was supposed to be. But he ended up taking some amazing pictures, and we were scheduled to have a second shoot. I tell his mom all the time, it's the shoot I will always regret not having. But I know that his family and his mom and his siblings will ensure that his legacy lives on, and that people know that tomorrow gets better. I'm inspired by you, Roz. I love you. And Traeh, I hope you are having a happy heavenly birthday. We miss you tremendously.
Probably gonna take some takes of this, okay?
Okay.
All right. Traeh, you're the most genuine and young. Yeah.
Well, I just want to say happy birthday to my nephew, my nizzle, Traeh. You know what I'm saying? I miss you, bro. I wish you was still here, bro. Miss you sitting by my side every day talking about where's Marnell. Every time you hear my mama say that. It's all good, though, bro. Love you, bro.
What do you say about someone as wonderful as Traeh was? His spirit, his joy, his wonder was clear the second you met him. He came up from Louisiana to my parents' house for Memorial Day, and just the joy of, poking a fire with a stick or eating small animals' grass across a fence. You could see it meant the world to him, and it meant the world to us to see him enjoy it so much. Him with his siblings was a beautiful thing to watch. We look for you everywhere. I see hearts everywhere I go now, and I always think of you, and I always will. To Roz and the kids, please stay strong and know that we are all here for you and we all love you. And to everyone else, spread love in every way you can every day, because it's really our superpower.
Happy birthday, Traeh.
On your 14th birthday, we celebrate you.
We love you and will always cherish you in our hearts.
Happy birthday,
Papa Rama
and Mama Mary.
Happy birthday, Traeh. To have a heart means to be kind to others, whether they're not kind to you or not, and to care in general.
Traeh liked everybody. Traeh was kind to everybody. He did not say a mean word about anyone, no matter how annoying they were being.
He was here. He shared a lot of love, his light. He wanted to make sure that everyone was around him smiling, happy, dancing, the whole 9 yards. And I think, moving forward, how to have a heart is just learning to live like how he lived, giving a lot more love, making sure that people are happy and smiling. And I think that's the best thing to do for his legacy.
I remember playing a video game with him, and I think EJ actually bet that he was going to beat me. And I seen him playing the game, and I was like, I think he really going to beat me. And we played it, I won, but I just knew I won off a string of luck because I knew how much they played video games. He was a brother Duda. And Traeh was always so lively. I remember laughing at the stories. Rylan told me about how he used to always say he's going to marry her in the funniest sense because he was like, yeah, whenever I get older, you're going to live in my house too. And she would be like, what? And it'd just be the funniest thing. But that was Traeh. He loved his mom. He loved his siblings. And he was just a great, great, great person. And I miss him. And I just appreciate just being around him in the time that I had. How I would have a heart is I would just be more cognizant of my relationships with my family, my friends, my brothers, anybody that I love. I would make sure they know that I love them. Make sure they know that they are loved in every capacity by me.
Okay. I remember Traeh hugging me and disappearing. And I wish that I had more time with him.
Oh!
Happy birthday, Traeh. Watching the butterflies fly all around.
My favorite memory, when Traeh had to clean out
refrigerator, and she was mad because me and Traeh was doing some kind of dance. I don't even remember the dance, but we was having fun. You remember the dance? You remember what I'm talking about, though? It's cool. But yeah, and we did it anyway. And then we went and aggravated his mama doing it. And then we went back and aggravated Trent some more. And she was mad because she had to clean up and we wouldn't. So, yeah. This one's for you, though.
Hashtag have a heart and wish Traeh a happy birthday. Mwah. We know he's in heaven turning it up with Jesus. Mwah. Happy birthday, Traeh.
Me and Peanut say happy birthday. Right, say happy birthday, Peanut.
Happy birthday, Traeh. We just want to say we love you and we miss you, and we will continue to have a heart by being kind to others and by putting God first in everything that we do.
I met Roz several years ago from delivering mail to her office. So it's kind of fitting that I'm in uniform right now on my break making this video. It was always a pleasure walking into that office because of the smiling faces and the love that was always shown to me, and you never knew when a wig was going to fly across the room. I won't tell that story. I'll let Roz tell that story if she wants to do that. But I have been carrying you, Traeh, with me for a month, maybe 2 months now, ever since I've gotten this. And I'm not taking it off. I haven't taken it off. So you're with me every single day, and it makes me happy to be able to share my story whenever somebody asks me about the bracelet, about how I came to be gifted the bracelet and what it means to me. So I hope everybody is doing well. Roz, I love you and I miss you. And yeah, I think that's it. Have a heart, everyone.
Happy birthday, Traeh. I love you and I miss you. You were a light, and so many people loved you. We loved everyone, and that's what I loved about you. I'm going to continue to have a heart by being there for my students. As a teacher, I'm going to advocate for all the needs of my students and make sure they have everything they need, even if they don't say what they need.
Happy birthday, baby boy. I know you're up there in heaven giving a theatrical performance on today, but in your honor, we're going to continue to give our hearts to the arts.
Happy birthday, Traeh.
I've always said that Cinco de Mayo was going to be y'all's turn up. Since your birthday was on the 6th and Zion's was on the 4th, I figured you guys would be the ones to take my car, your mom's car, and just turn up. I think someone told you that you were up in heaven, turn it up right now. I do believe it. I can see you doing your Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson actually sitting there looking at you.
He always had a smile. He said, hey, Grammy. He never would forget to say that, no matter what. Traeh was a loving child. He always had his hands around me, wanted to hug, wanted me to watch a Jesus movie with him. But then, he played Silent Night with me 2 Christmases ago. But all he wanted to do was play in church with me. So he was practicing Oh Holy Night. He had already learned it and was ready to play.
Traeh never let me walk to my car alone. He always came outside, make sure that I got in my car safely, and he would stay outside to make sure that I pulled off safely as well. He was a complete gentleman and a really great young man. I want to try to make sure I display that same kindness and genuineness to anyone and everyone that I meet, because I know that that's what he would want. He was never anything other than genuine and disrespectful. And so I appreciate him. I appreciate him just being in my life and me meeting him, because that displayed in such a young boy really influenced me being an adult and how I need to carry myself going forward.
When his sisters were dancing, he would come in with his mom and Chloe at the time, and he talked to me one day and he was like, you know, I could dance. And I was like, oh, really? Show me. I think it's pretty special when
everything you have to say about a child is positive because that's how they lived. How will I have a heart? Well, I know personally this situation made me dig deeper as a mom. I have 2 young kids, so it made me ask more questions, ask questions in a different way, opened up my eyes to bullying and how secretive it could be.
Traeh, I remember meeting you for the first time a couple of years ago and just instantly thinking the world of you. You had the ability to uplift people around you with just your presence or your smile. I'm going to have a heart by making sure that my community is healthy. I know that you would want me to do that. God bless.
I love Traeh because he let me sleep on his chest and took care of me. And I love you. Happy birthday.
Traeh, you are the most genuine and loving young man I've ever met. I'm honored to have been a part of your life. I am happy to celebrate your 14th birthday. I will always remember you. I will always love you. And I will always do my best to honor you by loving like you love and accepting everyone just as they are. I love you, Traeh. Happy birthday.
I remember watching The Fault of Our Stars together, and my favorite part of the movie was when Hazel Grace was talking about infinity. She said there's an infinite amount of numbers between 0 and 1. So there's 0.001, 0.002, 0.003, and it just goes on and on and on and on forever. Infinity. So there's an even bigger amount of infinite numbers between 0 and 2, and an even bigger amount of numbers between 0 and 100, or 0 and a million. I guess some infinities are bigger than the others. But I can say that I am truly grateful and blessed to know that God gave me some form of forever with you within just your 13 years. And I will always, always find comfort in that. So on your 14th birthday, I want to celebrate your life. I will love you forever, and I will always, 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 always have a heart.
You are making a difference in ways you don't even realize.